president of the Cape Cod Mountain Association of Realtors and Cape Cod Mountain Multiple Listing Services, also the designated realtor of Real Estate Associates in Falmouth, Lynette Helms. Let's give a warm welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Let's get the show on the road. I'd like to call to order. It's 9:10. The Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service, Inc. annual meeting. Please, Deb Hayes will do the Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah, I couldn't find you there.
Second year in a row, they've entrusted with him. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Deb. Mary Crowley will give our invitation. Mary?
Good morning, everyone. Before we begin our annual meeting, let us bow our heads and take a moment to thank God for all we have been given and for bringing us together under the Realtor umbrella with our golden rule, which is the foundation of our very special code of ethics, and our deep commitment as an association to community service and the needs of our fellow human beings, particularly in time of need in the wake of natural disasters, large and small. And we take this opportunity, too, to ask for God's help, to give our individual and collective gifts to our community, to renew our intentions to give of ourselves in ways that make a difference to our families, to our towns, to our nation, and to a world grown so small it can be explored and conquered with a click of a mouse. To keep our wits during a time replete with distractions, questions, and uncertainty, and to maintain our focus with determination and a sense of humor, born of the knowledge that we are immortal men and women, and to fuel our work with vigor, stamina, and a hearty spirit to be the best that we can be, and to live by the golden rule. And now let us take a moment to pray silently, each in our own way, for those special blessings we need. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Mary. I'd like a moment of silence for those we lost this past year. There have been a number from our ranks. They include Herb Goldberg, Phyllis Gustafson, Rob Cook, and just this week, Faith Palmer. So if you could remember them and the others. Thank you. Now, I'd like to introduce our clerk treasurer, Tina LeBeau, who will come and perform. Tina.
Thank you, Madam President. In accordance with the Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service Bylaws, Article 7, Section 6, a quorum consists of 25 participants entitled to vote, represented in person or in proxy. We deem a MLS quorum is present with 25 MLS participants present in attendance today and 53 proxies for a total of 78.
Thank you, Tina. Stay where you are. We're going to need you to read the annual meeting minutes from June 25th, 2009.
Thank you, Madam President. The Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service Annual Meeting, June 25, 2009 minutes. Call to order. The scheduled meeting of the 2009 Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service, Inc. annual meeting was called to order by President Jamie Regan on Thursday, June 25, 2009 at 9:14 a.m. at 22 Mid-Tech Drive, West Yarmouth, Mass. Report of the Secretary. An MLS quorum was present with 28 MLS designated Realtor members in attendance and 47 MLS designated Realtor proxies for a total of 75. Motions. Motion made by Jay Fleming, seconded and carried unanimously to approve the minutes of the May 22, 2008 Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service annual meeting minutes. Chris Coy presented the report of the nominating committee. Motion made by Jay Fleming, seconded and carried unanimously to have the secretary cast one vote for the slate as presented. Motion made by Jay Fleming, seconded and carried unanimously to approve the 2010 slate of officers and directors as presented. And they were Lynette Helms, President. James H. Crocker, Jr., President-elect. Tina LeBeau, Clerk Treasurer. Jamie Regan, immediate past President. Lower Cape, Jury Fleming. Mid Cape, Joan Witter. Upper Cape, John Barrett. Martha's Vineyard, William LaRoya. Nantucket, David Callahan. Director-at-Large, Amy Massey-Weeder. Director-at-Large, Lori Fanning Smith. Afterwards, the motion to adjourn was made by Richard Neitz, seconded and carried unanimously. There being no further business, the meeting was adjourned at 9:22 a.m.
Thank you. I'd like a motion to accept the minutes of the June 25th, 2009 Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service Inc. annual meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Again, Tina, I need you. I'd like to read the Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service slate of 2011 officers and directors.
Thank you, Madam President. Okay, the Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service 2011 slate of officers and directors. President David M. Callahan, President-elect Joan L. Witter, Treasurer Keith W. Bradley, immediate past President Lynette C. Helms. Directors for the Lower Cape, Jury Fleming, Mid Cape, Richard Shepman, Upper Cape, Cindy Lee Caldwell, Martha's Vineyard, William LaRoya, Nantucket, Susan Bennett Whitty, Director-at-Large, Amy C. Massey-Weeder, Director-at-Large, Tom F. Schofer.
Thanks, Tina. I'd like a motion, please, to have the clerk treasurer cast one vote for the 2011 slate of officers and directors as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'd like a motion to approve the 2011 slate of officers and directors as presented. Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'd like another motion now to adjourn the fiscal year 2010 Cape Cod and Islands Multiple Listing Service Inc. annual meeting. Second. We're adjourned. Now, we're going to move on to the Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors annual meeting. I'd like to call it to order. Tina? Please confirm quorum.
Thank you, Madam President. In accordance with the Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors bylaws, Article 12, Section 6, a quorum consists of 50 Realtor members entitled to vote, represented in person or by proxy. We deem an association quorum is present with 65 Realtor members in attendance and 206 proxies, for a total of 271.
Thank you, Tina, and again, don't go anywhere. You need to read the June 25th, 2009 Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors annual meeting minutes.
Thank you again, Madam President. The Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors Inc. annual meeting, June 25th, 2009 minutes. Call to order. The scheduled meeting of the 2009 Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors Inc. annual meeting was called to order by President Jamie Regan on June 25th, 2009 at 9:22 a.m. at 22 Mintech Drive, West Yarmouth. Report of the Secretary. An association quorum was present with 78 Realtor members in attendance and 146 Realtor proxies for a total of 224. Motions. Motion made by M. Crowley, seconded and carried unanimously to approve the minutes of the May 22, 2008 Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors, Inc. annual meeting. Chris Coy presented the report of the nominating committee. Motion made by Mary Crowley, seconded and carried unanimously to have the secretary cast one vote for the slate as presented. Motion made by Mary Crowley, seconded and carried unanimously to approve the 2010 slate of officers and directors as presented. And they were President Lynette C. Helms, President-elect James H. Crocker Jr., Clerk Treasurer Tina LeBeau, immediate past President Jamie Regan, Directors Lower Cape Jury Fleming, Mid Cape Joan Witter, Upper Cape John Barrett, Martha's Vineyard William LaRoya, Nantucket David Callahan, Director at Large Amy Massey Weeder, Director at Large Lori Fanning Smith. Finally, motion to adjourn made by Mary Crowley, seconded and carried unanimously. That being no further business, the meeting was adjourned at 10:50 a.m.
Thank you, Tina. I'd like a motion to accept the minutes of the June 25th, 2009 Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors Inc. annual meeting.
Motion.
Seconded? Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Tina, would you please read the Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors slate 2011 officers and directors?
Thank you, Madam President. The following is the 2011 slate of officers and directors for the Cape Cod and Islands Association of Realtors. President, David M. Callahan. President-elect, Joan Witter. Treasurer, Keith Bradley. Immediate past President, Lynette C. Helms. Directors, Lower Cape Jury Fleming, Mid Cape Richard Shepman, Upper Cape Cindy Lee Caldwell, Martha's Vineyard William LaRoya, Nantucket Susan Bennett Whitty, Director at Large Amy Massey Weeder, Director at Large Tom Schilfer.
Thank you, Tina. I'd like a motion to have the clerk treasurer, Tina LeBeau, cast one vote for the 2011 slate of officers and directors as presented. Second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'd like a motion, please, to approve the 2011 slate of officers and directors as presented.
So moved.
So moved. Second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Tina, thank you. I'm just going to give you a brief update on where we've been this past year and let David do where we're headed. We've had a really busy year. Start with education. Thanks to the efforts of our wonderful staff, Carrie and Amy, in conjunction with the Education Committee chaired by Barry Mata, we've held a good number of designation courses. We've had 2 ABR courses, 2 RSPS courses, 2 SFR courses, and 1 SRS course. We've had 12 hours of monthly continuing education free to the membership. We've had 5 broker pre-licensing courses. We've had 4 regional short sale compensation courses by Adorn Carroll. We've held broker DR roundtables. They've been on IDX VOWs and seller opt-out, on Realty Insight, on Rapatoni MLS, on Lloyd Whitman, on the new MLS rules and regulations. We've done member lunch and learns. We've done them on new data security laws. We've done 4 regional presentations of the MLS rules and regulations and Shelley Spiegel presentation. Right now, the new agent training program is under development. MLS. Again, kudos to our able staff, Marcia and Amanda, and to the heads of our various committees. We've held an MLS design review workshop. We've introduced many Rapatoni upgrades like the trends report, which I hope you're all using. We've just completed a 2-day with MLS strategic plan under the guidance of Mo BC, and you'll hear more about this in the coming weeks. Through the remarkable efforts of Jeff Moore and his internet marketing work group, Bob Churchill, David Hayes, Margot Pisano, Joe Markowitz, and Mark Garner, we've achieved the following. All MLS data contracts have been reviewed. We have a policy for IDX, VOW, and advertising data distribution. We've linked rentals to member sites. Hopefully this is the first step in achieving a rental site. We have a proposed plan for the creation of a single dynamic Cape Cod Islands Association of Realtors and Cape Cod Islands Multiple Listing Service website. It would have a public side with the ability to display property listings on the internet. We will provide our DRs, and if they choose their agents, that same capacity for their own websites with a completely customized look and feel. They will receive an IDX property search solution for no fee. The network combination of our new association website and our member sites will result in very good organic search engine rankings. Eventually, we hope to provide VOW capability for the members. The goal is to bring more consumers to the member sites. Governance. Thanks to the tireless efforts of Keith Bradley, Deb Martin, and Jeff Moore, we've updated the association's MLS bylaws as well as the MLS rules and regulations. The latter have been presented to you, and in June, you'll see the NAR approved changes to our bylaws. We've maintained our numbers. Because we are an association with over 2,000 members, we will once again have a seat on the NAR Board of Directors in 2011. We've updated our leadership duties packet, and we held a 2-day leadership training session for directors and committee chairs. We've tried our best to improve communication through ongoing work. We've increased our email notifications to members. We've utilized the Rapatoni broadcast screen. We've done Friday Facts. In Friday Facts, we've included survey questions on charitable involvement, the effect of wind turbines on property values, questions from the International Council, and buyer categories. We've posted upcoming classes and events. We've posted notes from the conferences attended. We've worked on networking and having fun. We've done a spring fling, cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, in recognition of the involvement of our members in the community. We did a business after hours with the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce, a CRS top producer panel. Coming soon, I'm pleased to announce we're going to have free internet forms. Thanks to our forms committee and attorney Michael Princey, who generously offered his time and talent, we will have customized forms that we will all be able to access from the website. Finally, Down the Hill will be held June 8th. We'll have a bus for transportation. You'll get breakfast and lunch. And if you're really good, maybe we'll have a toast or two on the way home on the bus. So mark it on your calendars. Or 3. We're not driving. Okay, I'd like to turn the mic over to Deb Martin to talk about MLS rules and regulations. Deb?
I don't think she knew she was doing that. She's not here.
Is she left?
Yeah.
Oh dear, sorry. Well,
Sorry about that.
you know what? She's been doing a fabulous, fabulous job, so...
I fill in, but I know nothing.
Right.
Perfect for the job. Volunteer who,
We'll move on to the Realtor Emeritus presentations. Henry, would you like to start?
Thank you. Thank you, Lynette. Hasn't Lynette done probably a year ago, an annual meeting, when Lynette basically was very short in terms of what she said she was going to do, but she told me after me she was going to promise less and do more, and that's exactly what she did. She's done so much incredible stuff. The Friday Facts, I think we have looked at it. But one of the strengths of what Lynette has tried to do and what the Board of Directors has tried to do this year is member recognition, well-deserved member recognition. And we had a number of folks, members of our board who qualified for Realtor Emeritus status. So we had submitted them through the Massachusetts Association of Realtors and to the National Association of Realtors. And this is just not a one-time thing. We're going to take the initiative and recognize our valued members who have been long-time members of this organization. You need to have a minimum of 39 and a half years or so, is what NAR has said. And so we're pleased to recognize 39 and a half years as a Realtor member. And so at this point, Lynette has submitted them to state and national, and they were approved 2 weeks ago at the mid-year meetings in Washington, D.C. So if you're here, please step up, and Lynette is going to present you with a wonderful recognition card and Realtor Emeritus pin from the National Association of Realtors. Thomas Cohen's been a member since 1968. Mary Crowley. Mary is in the room. Mary has been a realtor since 1963. Jim Dooley has been a realtor member since 1968. Jim, are you still here? Harriet Dugan, a valued member since 1969. Harriet. Bill Harrison has been a member since 1961. We have a snazzy picture of Bill from about 35 years ago hanging up on the wall. He's got white pants and white buttons. The next person has been a realtor since 1957, and he is my predecessor and mentor, Charles F. Blocker. Another outstanding, phenomenal member of our organization, Peter L. McDowell's been a realtor since 1969. 1969, Vivian Null. And I don't believe John Pendergrass is here. I don't think he could make it today, but he's been a realtor since 1957. Another valued member of our organization, these names will be very, very familiar. Marcel Poyant. Poyant wrote it in 1969. Martin Rich, who was a member since 1968, also could not be here, but we certainly recognize Martin Rich. And last and certainly not least is Paul W. Sullivan, who again could not be here, but he's been a member since 1963. Let's give a warm round. Is going to be taking a leadership role at state and national and recognizing our members. So for those of you people, we're all in queue, so we'll all be members for a while, so you'll all be recognized at some future annual meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Henry. Okay, guys. It gives me great pleasure to present the following grant. The Massachusetts Association of Realtors Charitable Foundation awards two series grants a year, one in the spring and one in the fall. And these grants go to organizations that work on the homeless and on housing. And it's my pleasure to give a $1,500 grant to Habitat for Humanity of Cape Cod. Vicki, come back. Wonderful group here in the Cape. They are one of the better organizations I've ever worked with. Over in how many years has it been that we've done 60 houses?
Since 1989.
Right, and do you want to tell them quickly what's going on right now?
Sure, and you know what, 60 was last year's number, we're up to 68 now.
Okay, that's good.
And we're building in 3 towns, we're building 6 homes this year, Wellfleet, Dennis, and Mashpee. So we're going to spend this quickly and with great delight, and I really thank you for the support and involvement of your association, your many members, and the faith in us and our work that this expresses, so thank you.
And I'm just going to make a little aside. One of the things that Habitat always needs is a donation of land. If any of your clients have the capacity, keep that in the back of your mind, that again, land donations are very, very